Hello everyone, welcome to the video. So this video is interesting because I actually decided to do this in place of the remaining videos, mainly because I realized how much time it would actually take me to edit this video, and I thought it's not worth it. I'd rather just get this out to you guys now and just introduce to you the lineup of all the new Pokemon that we will be seeing potentially. And when I say potentially, I mean like this is likely it. This is the vast majority of it. So without any further delay, let's get right into the video. So this one is pretty I pulled up the wrong picture. Wow, that is quite the delay. I suck. Picture. Where is the picture? I literally have it on your guys' screen, but I actually myself can't read it. Wow, this is embarrassing. There it is. I found it. So let's continue. The first Pokemon that we have so far are Grookey, Thwackey, and Rillaboom. So you guys already know my thoughts on them. Please don't hate me for not liking them as Pokemon. That's just not my flavor of Pokemon. That's just not what I'm into. Next we have Scorbunny, Raboot, and Cinderace. Now these guys are interesting, mainly because I guess this is kind of what I was after when looking at the starters and kind of the rumors and things like that. This is what I wanted to hear. This is, this is what I kind of expected. Granted, it's not as cool as I expected. It is still very cool for me, and I think that this is enough to actually change my opinion about the starters. So I think that I actually will be starting with Scorbunny. Granted that we'll see whether or not that decision pays off, I guess. Next we have Sobble, Drizzle, and Inteleon. Now this is part of the reason why I decided to switch, is because I guess Drizzle was meh. I didn't really care too much, but Inteleon was very underwhelming for me. Inteleon is pretty much exactly what the rumors said it would be. It just wasn't what I was expecting. So yeah, it just didn't sit well with me seeing this, and I was kind of disappointed by it. So next we have Rookie, Corvisquire, and Corviknight. Now I think this is interesting because they revealed to us Corviknight first, and then Rookie and Corvisquire were leaked to us just like yesterday. So I actually really like this line of birds. For the first time, I think the regional bird, like this is it. This is the best regional bird that we have. Especially because, Corviknight is a steel type. So I think that adds more to it. Next we have Skovet, Greedent. These two have been rumored about like forever ago now. So this is pretty much what I expected them to be. I think that Greedent's just a fatter Skovet, but not really much thoughts on that. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm actually speeding up this video because there's a lot of Pokemon to get through, and this video is probably gonna be around the 20-minute mark. So yeah, next we have Wooloo and Dubwool. Dubwool. I don't know. I guess it's a pun. Yeah, I think that Dubwool, that's so weird to say, is actually pretty sick in my opinion. I actually kind of like. I thought Wooloo was okay, but Dubwool is actually, it surprises me. It actually, like, I didn't think it would be this cool, I guess. Like, I don't know why I think it's cool. I just think it is. Gossifleur and Eldegoss we already know about, so I'm not going to spend too much time on them. But Nickit and Thievul, this is, we've already talked about these guys, so I'm going to also skip over them. Next we have Yamper and Bolthund. Bolthund? I don't know how to say it. I actually was pretty surprised because I know a lot of people were absolutely just in love with Yamper. And like that was something that was clear to me like since the start. And so I guess yeah, just Bolthund is kind of cool in my opinion. I'm kind of sad that it's only a 2-stage evolution, but mainly because I think that there is actually room for a 3rd stage. And it kind of Like, if it did have a third stage, it would have been like the Luxray of Gen 8, which for me would have been dope. So, yeah, the next we got Milcery, all creamy. Milcery is literally just a splash or a droplet of cream, and we already know about all creamy, so I'm going to speed through that. We got Blipbug, Dottler, and Orbeetle. Now, for once, I think that Game Freak is moving in a really good direction. I think that they're heading in the right direction in terms of the bug types, because the bug types were becoming very, very generic, and they weren't anything special or anything to write home about. So these bug type Pokemon are kind of weird in my opinion, but since when are bug types not weird to me? Morpeko, we already know about. We got Chewtle, which evolves into Dreadnought. So this, I guess, was rumored a little while back that Dreadnought was an evolution of something or evolved into something. It had yet to be confirmed which was which, but now we know. So yeah, that's sick. We got Hatna, Hatrim, and Hatrini. We talked about Hatrini a little bit, but yeah, just for me, I guess the overall impression that I get from these guys is I don't know what to make of them. I don't know what they are. I guess it's supposed to represent like a fashion style. Like, I can see that with, like, I guess just where fashion trends for women are going nowadays. But like, yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. It's more just a hairstyle. We got Aerocuda and Barraskewda, which evolves from Aerocuda. Now, we already knew about Aerocuda. We got Cramorant as well. We already know about them. So Barraskewda just evolves from Aerocuda. Nothing too much to see there. We got Silicobra, which and Sandaconda. I think that these two are pretty interesting for snake Pokemon. I'm not a particular fan of them, but hey, whatever, floats your boat, right? Sinistea and Poltegeist. We knew about Poltegeist, but we didn't know about Sinistea. Now, again, this has happened multiple times now, where they reveal to us the last stage evolution, but nothing beforehand. So yeah, I think that this is interesting. I like how they're Game Freak has kind of spread and peppered out where they reveal their Pokemon. We got Roly-Poly, which we knew about, Charcoal, and Coalossal. I actually was pretty shocked. I actually kind of like Coalossal. It looks kind of like a Rhyperior, but I don't actually mind Coalossal all that much. I just hope that I don't have to trade to get it, because I don't have another Switch on me, which means that if I get a Carkol, I'm not going to get anything else. So we got Cuffant, which we saw, and then Copperajar, which I guess is just a bigger Cuffant. I don't know. Now, this is something I want to spend a little bit of time on, mainly because Impidimp, which we knew about, evolves into Morgrem. I don't know how you say that. Morgrem, and then evolves into Grimmsnarl. Now, I actually think Grimmsnarl is an amazing Pokemon. Like, this is what I expect from something of a pseudo-legendary. Like, honestly, like, I really hope that Grimmsnarl isn't the next Aggron where it looks like a beast, but statistically speaking, it sucks. So I'm really hoping, I'm praying that Grimmsnarl is actually the pseudo-legendary, that it's actually going to be strong. Next, we got Toxel. So this is a poison electric type. Now, I was wrong when I said that it was the Triceratops, but we do now know that it evolves into the Pokemon called Toxtricity. Now, what's interesting about Toxtricity is that it heavily resembles the Pokemon that we saw in the background, or the statue Pokemon from a little while back. However, it doesn't completely resemble the statues. There's a couple of details that are missing. So that could mean that there is a third stage evolution that we don't know about. So, yeah. Next, we got Snom and Frostmoth. I think that this is cool. I think that all the typings are so unique. I actually love it. Like, there's a lot of bug type Pokemon I'm kind of noticing now that stand out to me that I think are really cool. Honestly, I don't know what else to make of them other than they look like a white like snow ghost, but in the form of a bug. So I would have, if you told me it was a snow ghost, I would have believed you. So yeah, next we got Silisbeed and Centiscorch. We already know my thoughts on them. We already know how dope I think they are. So we're gonna move on. We got Clobus and Graplocked next. I think it's interesting with Clobus and Graplocked that they decided to swap up color schemes. Mainly because I guess, I don't know, it just seems kind of odd to me that they go from a white orange to a black and blue theme with a little bit of yellow. So, but I do think for an octopus this is kind of cool. Next we got Duraludon, which we already know about. Next I hit the microphone, I am so sorry. Next we got the Stonehenge or Stone Joiner. We don't actually know the name of it yet. We also got Pincurchin, which is an urchin that with a ball sack on its mouth. With Pincurchin, I think to me it kind of resembles a Pokemon that we already had before, but I can't remember the name of it. I swear, it's the Pokemon that I always thought was fake. Next we got the EDD. So with EDD, there are actually form variations of it in that it's male and female variant. This one right here, I do believe is the male. I want to say it's the male, but it could be the female. I'm not sure. Next we got Applin, Flappel, and Appleton. So this is interesting because Applin gets cooler and cooler, and then it turns into a fat pie, and I don't like that. So no thanks. Next we got Ice-Q, and Ice-Q does evolve, but it's not in this chart. So yeah, I would show you a picture, but I'm lazy. So also I gotta get this video within relative speed. We got Dreepy, Dracolock, and Dragapult. Now I think these guys are actually kind of cool because it's like a little Dreepy that drives a Dracolock and then gets shot of a Dragapult. So it's kind of like a Kangaskhan, but dragon type. Now, what's interesting is that they are dragon ghost type. So this leads me to believe that this could potentially be our pseudo legendary. I hope not. I hope it's Grimmsnarl, but I mean, for the most part, our pseudo legendaries have been dragon types. So yeah, we got Phalanx, which is just a caterpillar. Not much thoughts on that, unless it's just like stupid broken, but I think it's just the Dunsparce of this generation, honestly. We got Arctozolt, and then Dracovish, and wait, hold the phone. Hey, hang on a second, I got my Pokemons mixed up. We got Dracozolt and Arcozolt. Now, those are basically just, I don't know, creative takes on dragons. I think they're kind of stupid, but I don't know, maybe that's just me. But yeah, next we got Dragowish and Arctowish. Wow. I'm guessing that the Wish and the Zolt types are of the same arc triangle thing. I'm guessing that there's going to be a third one because there almost always is. So yeah. Oh, there it is. There's, okay, so that makes sense to me. All right. I just kind of took a peek ahead. So we got Zacian, which looks strange. As you guys can maybe tell, Zacian's ear is actually cut off. Like it's sliced off. And then Zamazenta looks sick. Like, what the heck? Like, so Zacian is a fairy type and Zamazenta is fighting. That makes sense-ish. Now, I find this strange because I guess that Zacian and Zamazenta have this battle stance form as we have seen from the box art. But this is, I guess, what they look like normally. And then when you Gigantamax them or whatever the heck it is, then you get into the crazy stuff, right? Or like whatever it is, like they unlock something. And next we got this sick thing. I don't know what to call it, but it's Eternatus. And Eternatus actually looks fantastic. Oh my goodness. Like, it blows my mind how cool this is. Like, I can see that it's a dragon type. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm like, it's awesome. So yeah, next we're moving on to the form variances. So we got Morpeko's hungry form, we got Toxtricity. So this is the third form that I guess mistook for the third stage evolution. We got EDD's female form, or the other gender form. We also got Ice Cube. I don't know how that's going to interact in the game, but now we also have Zacian and Zamazenta in their battle modes. I don't know what to call them. Mainly because it's like you can see that now they've become steel types. Like they have the steel type, I guess, additionally, and I guess this could be like the Gigantamax equivalent for the two. But judging from the trailer, they don't grow in size, and there's no clouds above them, so I don't think that there is a Gigantamax for them. And then we got Eternatus. Eternatus does get a Gigantamax, as you guys can see. There appears to be what resembles clouds, and I can't tell that it's its tail or not, but I think that it has a Gigantamax equivalent as well, whatever it's called, and I think it looks sick. I don't know what to make of it. Like, it looks to be a dragon type ish, but I'm like, that doesn't look like a dragon to me. So yeah, we also got I guess Galarian Meowth with the evolution, which we talked about. We also got Galarian Ponyta and Rapidash. Already talked about those. We got Galarian's Farfetch'd with Surfetch'd. Talked about that. Ish. I didn't really talk about Surfetch'd, but honestly, yeah, it's in Sword. We know about Surfetch'd. And I think it looks dope. And then we have, like, I guess just the fact that Surfetch'd looks cool enough that my friend actually wanted to get Sword specifically for that. So, hey, we also have Galarian Coughing. We got Galarian Mr. Mime, and then we got Mr. Rhyme, which evolves from Mr. Mime. Then we got Corsola, and Corsola's, I don't know what Cursula. So basically, the design here was it's bleached coral, which is a result of pollution, and I think that's so cool that they included a real life thing in the games, and I just think that's amazing. I forget this mudfish's name, but yeah, he's got a Galarian form as well. We know about Zigzagoon and Obstagoon in them. Galarian Darmanitan has an afro. It's got the bling bling. Sick. We also got Galarian, I guess, what's it called? The mask Pokemon. I don't know what its name right now. As well as Frunurgus, which evolves from the mask guy. So I think that's kind of dope in my opinion. That looks way better than what's it called? Sarcophagus, something like that. I don't know. Yes, I don't know. We're moving on to the Gigantamax form. So there's going to be Gigantamax Charizard, which, by the way, I hit the microphone like 3 times there. There appears to be no sign of the other 2 starters, which means that Charizard is the only one in this game. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comment section below. We also got the Gigantamax Butterfree, Pikachu, Meowth, and the Machamp that you guys know my opinion of. I hate it. I don't like it. Kingler, I think Gigantamax Kingler looks dope. Gigantamax Lapras is interesting. I'm honestly indifferent about it. Gigantamax Eevee is just uncreative, in a word. We also got Gigantamax Garbodor, which, for those of you who don't know, is actually kind of cool. And then we got Corviknight, Gigantamax, and Alcremie and Dreadnought, which we all know about. Then Hatterene has a Gigantamax, which is just more hairstyle and fashion, I guess. And then Colossal, which looks so sick. And then we got Gigantamax Grimmsnarl, which looks sick as well. And then Gigantamax Centiskorch, which looks amazing. And then we have an apple. So, a wide variety of things that I think look cool and that don't look cool. But yeah, let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Also, the games come out in 2 weeks. I will have gameplay by around the 17th coming out because I pre-ordered it. I don't want to go to the store. And yeah, so plus I pre-ordered it because I want the code. So yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on the Pokemon? Let me know in the comments section. What are your favorites? What are you looking forward to? Does this change at all what version of the game you're gonna get? Because I know for me personally, I was originally going to get sword, but then my friend wanted sword, and because I decided to pre-order the double pack and give him sword, which he literally wanted because of Sir Fetched, I was like, okay, you can have it. I'll just take shield instead. And I'll be honest, Zamazenta looks so sick without the big shield around its neck. I don't know why they chose to go with the big shield around its neck instead, but hey, I think it looks amazing. It's actually like a great color scheme. I really love it. So yeah, I actually changed from going from sword to shield. So yeah, let me know what your guys' thoughts are. What game are you getting? Let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, smash this video and give it a great old thumbs up. Sorry if I sound rushed. My thoughts are rushed. My words are rushed. But that's because they are rushed. I have to study for midterms. But I chose to do this video for you guys anyways. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below your thoughts on basically everything that I just talked about. Share the video and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.